All right. Well, we should be live. With any luck, folks should be able to hear us, see us, and we removed that pesky smelling app, so we have saved you that. We are back tonight with some Shadowrun 2050s, 2054, actually, using the one-roll engine, the OR system. Left kind of on a cliffhanger last time, but let's see, who's playing tonight? Chuck, who's your character?
Oh, that's me. I'm Chuck, and I'm playing Ivan, our pyromaniac mage. And yeah, I kind of sort of murdered someone a couple sessions ago, so still coming to terms with that.
Completely on accident on purpose.
Yep,
Accidental
that's it
purpose.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
It just happens sometimes.
Mhm.
Dion, who do you got tonight?
I am playing Marina No Diamonds, the human shaman who also almost killed. I almost killed someone. I didn't kill them. I almost killed them. I like to shoot people in the face, apparently.
Yeah, you do. It's just this nasty habit you have.
It's a hair trigger.
Jeff.
Yeah, I am playing Gantu Proboa, who is a dwarven street samurai who hasn't killed anybody this go around, but has in the past. I don't know if murder. Well, probably. Yeah, probably. It's probably happened, to be honest. But yeah, he's and there was a big heart-to-heart between Gantu and Ivan where it looked like Ivan was worried that Gantu was going to be mad, but really, as long as Ivan's not Scout, that's fine. He's okay with it. Yeah, yeah. Just don't be Scout, and you're okay.
I can handle that. I can handle that.
Because it matters. Jake.
Well, I'm Jake, and I'll be playing Kaylee, who is a ghoulism-afflicted elf that tends to hang around online. Unfortunately, my dabblings in the quote-unquote real world of Shadowrun have led to some sticky situations. And one of the people truly responsible for said situation has just been taken into lawful custody, where surely nothing horrible will happen in regards to our alleged crimes.
Yeah. So, Scout 2 will not be present tonight. He's come down with a really bad case of the runs again. He keeps brushing his teeth with the local water. Hasn't learned. Scout 1 can open his own water bottle.
What a great dog.
And is a good
fantastic.
dog.
Good boy.
Yes, he
Exactly.
is.
So, let's have a little recap. We ended last time on a very interesting note. Chuck, what do you remember?
Oh, I've got not a lot. What did we do? We talked to the old man. He kind of confirmed some things and pointed us in the direction of, I think it was that lady's boyfriend that I lit her on fire. That maybe if it wasn't the people creating the drugs, it may be someone on his end modifying them to frame us. Yeah. I've slept a few times since then, so the memory's a little fuzzy.
And that tells you how much Ivan really cares about his wanton destruction. He can't even remember the names of his victims. That's just
really
how it
don't.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dion, what do you remember from your character's perspective? Anything special happened to you?
I went along with these guys. We went to this, place and tried to do a drug deal or something. Then the guy got all twitchy, and so I shot him because I got scared.
Yeah, so
I'm
that
not good in
place
this
was,
stuff.
the bungalow that everyone's staying in your own home. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, yes, you shot a drug dealer in the head. Only
Just-
kept from dying because he was wearing a ballistic headband that kept him alive.
It's too bad.
Gantu, what happened to you last session?
So we went out to the swamp. I know that was the first part of it, and he had a lot of soup. And that soup was drugged, but not in like, a creepy way, in a, we just like want to make sure you're being honest kind of way. And we were, and that guy offered us some potentially, I can't remember the name, some wet work stuff, but also mentioned something about the gingerbread man
Mhm.
and may or may not be in a sea cave somewhere that we could kind of go reconnoiter. And then back at our bungalow, as they already mentioned, the boyfriend of the inflamed young lady in the art building or whatever came knocking on our door. Gantu tried to wrestle him to the ground, but then Marina shot him anyway, and that brought the cops knocking on our door. And we're gonna try to take all of us in, but we convinced them that it was just self-defense. This guy just came in and started blasting. And
It
we
did
do
help
have
that he had a gun.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
In a suitcase that, or like a briefcase that they didn't take. And when we looked into it, there was stuff inside, including a stick of dynamite or something that scout number one, in my opinion. Scout number one nearly ate.
Yeah.
One point.
Right.
Those are the things
Yeah.
Right. Also in that briefcase was a cell phone.
Right.
That rang.
That can
And they-
replace.
So
one
what
that I
happened with
broke.
that, Kaylee?
Well, I decided to diddle around with the cell phone of Zip's boyfriend Scotty, the drug dealer, and some shadowy figures decided to say, "Oh, hello, we'll pay you 2,000 new yen to kill Scotty." And then they just went ahead and forwarded me 1,000 with the expectation that I will be given 1,000 more once the job is finished.
Oh, and you were supposed to
Which is-
destroy the cell phone too.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten
I,
that far though, so
yeah, I'm still just trying to keep from crapping pre-digested people parts with this damn shenanigans going on.
right. So, just so that is not as creepy as it might have sounded for Kaylee, the pan system's kind of like pair with all of your other devices, kind of like how Amazon pairs with everything, including your kidneys now. So you would have had a registered cred stick of some sort on your body at this point. It may not even be your real account or your main account, but so that's what it pinged on and deposited the 1,000 new yen to. So they didn't hack you. You would have just had like a generic cred chip on that it pinged and said, "Okay, here's 1,000 new yen."
Yeah, I think
Just to
I'm just
clarify
gonna
that.
hang on to that for a hot second, and then the next time I go, do some banking, I'll just head over to the bank and switch it over to a generic cred stick with all that
Oh,
money.
you do
and
you do
then-
that all on your personal pan now. You don't have to go to banks for that sort of thing.
Oh well, hell.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna do that. Then just delete my banking account.
On the other one, right? Yeah. Sure enough. I think of them as like burner credit cards. I mean, it's like you
Oh,
just swap
absolutely.
one account to the another account and you destroy the card after. That's basically what you're doing.
Yep.
So you're standing there after having heard this message, noticing that you're 1,000 new yen heavier in the pocket. What do you tell everyone?
I've just been given an offer to kill Scotty, and along with that offer, a forward on a 2,000 credit or 2,000 new yen payment. But I think I will decline in the long run. That said, we do have about 800 or so new yen to play with. We may need to contact Detective Parsons to interrogate Scotty before similar offers are given to the police.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, $2,000 for wet work. That's awfully low. But I agree. Maybe we go talk to Scotty, see if we can get in.
You able to figure out who made the offer or anything?
A shadowy individual accompanied by another shadowy individual.
Well, it doesn't really narrow it down, I guess.
Yes, even if we could identify one of the shadowy individuals, that person is still just as shadowy as the second.
You think they might be like new to the whole wet work thing? Because Ivan's right. I don't even get out of
It's
bed
low.
for 2,000.
I mean,
That's
Basic milk run, you're looking at the minimum of 3.
Well, he
it's
is a
great.
drug dealer that we were in the company of, so it could be assumed, hey, here's some drug money to do a quick job.
Maybe it's like an ex-girlfriend who wants to take him out and doesn't realize exactly what proper prices for these types of things are. But then she wouldn't probably be a shadowy figure because that sounds like they knew what they were doing and whatever you do. Yeah. Well, so we're not going to kill him then. I mean, he doesn't seem like that bad, fella.
Oh, until he pulled out the gun and tried to shoot you. But,
Well, that's understandable.
yeah.
And also framed
Maybe-
one of us for murder. So-
Maybe a little insane considering how many people were in the room at the time, but I can respect that. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, a gun in the
Well,
face is just kind of a knee-jerk reaction to you guys at this point.
Yeah.
So.
If I killed everyone who
Else
put
is-
gun in my face, I would have a very much higher body count.
Yeah. I would have lost my mother when I was like 10 if that were the case. She's a very strict woman.
Eh,
Very strict.
yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't really talked to this Parsons fella, so if one of you all want to warn him, that's all fine and good. But are you gonna wire that their money back to him? I mean,
I
maybe.
wouldn't know where to begin, so I've just wired it to myself.
Okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I just worry that there might be an expectation that since you took the money that they're going to expect something.
Yes.
See,
reprisal at
that
some
concern
point for
I think
nothing.
is perfectly legitimate, and I absolutely share it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, I mean, do we call detective and see if we can get into question? Oh, his name's Scotty Too Hotty or whatever it is.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I've talked to him. I'll give him a call.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll call the
Kaylee,
detective.
what are you doing with the cell phone?
I think I'll just I'll see if there's a way I can open the back of it and pull the battery out, or just disable it.
Okay. Why don't you make me a roll? Mind and whatever you have for a technology skill. This isn't hacking. This is just working with tech. You got anything?
No, just mind.
Okay.
I've got language and research, but that's neither of these.
Okay. I tell you what. You can add hacking, but drop a die from that pool. You would have used some hardware to be a decent hacker, but you're no electronics person.
Yeah. Let's see what gosh, what's the command again? It's slash
or ORE, and then your pool -1 die.
Let's see here. Where's my hacking? Wreck. Where's my oh, there we go. It's 5. All right. So 90-10. Oh my god.
Nice. Yeah, you can take the 9s actually because speed doesn't really matter here. So you pop it out, you open it up, you pull the battery out, and with that roll, you notice that there's some non-standard electronics in here.
Of course.
Yeah, the phone has been monkeyed with. Unless you've got like any technical skills with electronics, etc., you don't really know what you're seeing. You can just tell that it's like a bodge work. Someone took a soldering iron, put some chips in it. A lot of non-standard stuff in here.
The warranty's definitely voided.
Yeah, the
That's
fact
for sure.
that there's a little red LED that's blinking. That's not part of
I
the
don't know what
phone.
that's all about, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see anything else crammed in there. You don't see like a little block of plastic. nothing that looks like an
No
explosive.
sticks of dynamite
Right.
in there.
But after you pull the battery, that red light's still going.
That's disconcerting.
So your roll is good enough, though, and you're not really pressed for time, that you root around a little bit, and there's like another one of these little, dime-sized batteries that also secondary. It's definitely aftermarket put in that is powering the electronics that are in there. You pull that, and the little red light goes off.
Oh, good. Hopefully any satellite positioning that this thing has been temporarily disabled. I'll set that in the suitcase full of drugs.
Yeah. There's the party size sample drugs in the suitcase.
Absolutely.
Yep. All legal, perfectly legal.
It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah.
And a cheap one too.
Exactly.
We should do one of them parties where you like charge people for showing up. You know, it'd be like 10 yen a head or something like that, and
Yeah.
rake some of this in for later. For later, we got other things we got to do,
Oh,
but it's,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a end the road type of thing.
Yep. It's like a
Raging kegger.
traveling pharmaceuticals suitcase. It's just got a whole bunch of, just a small handful of samples of all kinds of different leisure drugs.
Yeah, we can go to a pharmaceutical conference and get like free pens or something.
Yeah.
Pretend to be salesmen.
Yep. There's also some chips as well. So there's people can, if you've got the right hardware attached to your brain, you can slot chips that are basically give you full immersion into whatever's on the chip. Usually they're like experiences that other people have had, but you can jack right into it and kind of experience what someone else has. So there's a few of those in there too.
Science.
I'll leave that for someone with more gear installed in their head.
Yeah.
No, it'll be funny. Scott is in the other room, sleeping. Jack a couple into his head. Yeah, it'd be funny.
I'm good.
Not gonna
with
do
this.
it though. Not gonna do it, but
Yeah, we'll
Mhm.
keep it in the back
Come on, dude.
pocket.
yeah. So we gonna call that Parsons fella? Try to get in. See you, Scotty.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll attempt to do just that.
Okay. So who's calling the detective?
You want to, Jake?
My personal communications have dwindled lately. Perhaps someone else should.
Yeah, I'll give a call.
Okay.
I'll ring him up.
All right. You hear the sounds of heavy traffic, tires squealing, brakes being hit, gunshots going on, and a very calm Mr. Parsons like, "Hello." In the background,
yes.
you hear people screaming. You hear a car
God.
explode.
Detective, it is Ivan. We spoke earlier.
Oh yes, Ivan. How's it coming? You've got 12 hours left.
Things are moving. We've got many pieces to puzzle, but we have not been able to connect them all together yet. The next piece that we need to sort out has actually just been arrested, and we need to talk to him.
Oh, really? Hold on just a second. You hear some like very close gunfire on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
What was the guy's name? His name was Scott? Scotty? His name's Scott, drug dealer that just picked up from our bungalow. And yes, he we believe is at least the next stepping stone to find out who the actual killers were. He's tied to distribution of psychoactive drugs. Yes, the psilocybin kind of thing.
Oh, all right. I tell you what. Do you mind if I put you on speakerphone for a minute? I need to use my other hand here.
I'm good with this. You sound like you're having a lot of fun.
So put on speakerphone, and then you can hear like the crackling of fire in the background, like some more gunshots. And Scotty, or not Scotty, so the detective is like, "Hey, can you hear me?" And to walk away from the phone a little bit, say something. All right,
I
that's
hear
good.
you. Yes. Anyway, we need to talk to him very immediately. Can you arrange this?
Who are the officers involved? Did you get a number on the police car? And you can hear in the background, "Oh God, help! My legs are trapped. I'm gonna burn up alive."
Okay. I'll ask the crew. Like, did we get any information on the arresting officers?
They had sunglasses.
Right? They
Did
all have
some of you, like,
sunglasses.
go talk to them on the street and stuff, like at their car. But Kaylee and I were inside.
Yes, we did not get the officers' names, I'll say, on the phone, but they were currently scheduled to do our they were watching. They
Uh-huh.
were doing the stakeout on us.
You hear a slide being clicked back. You have the right to remain silent. 4 quick gunshots.
He's a very intense officer. Remind me not to piss him off.
Yeah. Hey, I'm back.
Anyway, they're the ones who are currently staking us out. Do you have information on who they were? Well, yeah, I don't really care who.
Well, yeah,
they
I'll
were.
just call the precinct. What time is it? Okay, so yeah, I'll see who had that shift on the stakeout. Yeah. So what does you want here? If they're going to bring him in, they'll bring him into central booking. I mean,
we need to talk to him to find out who he was working through. Also, a fair warning: he does have a contract out for his death right now as well.
Oh,
It's
All right.
something we came across when we initially tried to talk to him.
all right. Yeah. Well, here, let me get dressed and I'll get down to the office.
Get dressed. You're shooting naked.
I'm watching a television show, man.
Oh, I thought you were on the job. And it makes more sense. It sounds like a very entertaining show.
God, this is just my time off. I mean, anyway, I'll give you a call back once he's into booking.
Thank you.
Why don't you go ahead and head down here? It'd take me like 5 minutes to get to the station. Why don't you? So there's the lot out back where we put all the repossessed cars that pending drug dogs checking them out, and the stuff that we the asset seizures that we do. Just kind of come around there. The guy in the back lot's name's Artie. Just tell Artie that I told you to just drive on in. Just park back there, and I'll open the back door.
Okay. We'll head there now, and we'll tell Artie that you told us to do the thing. Thank you.
You hear a toilet flush.
He was pooping while he was talking to me. That is disgusting.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
I'll relay it. We can make like a tree.
And meet Artie in the back of the central booking. The drug
So
dogs.
you guys don't have cars, but there is public transport, and the police station's just a few blocks. Everything in this the downtown area is pretty close together, so you can walk. You can hail a cab. You can go public transport. How are you getting there?
Well, I mean, we ain't got a ride. We'll just walk. We don't need, a paper trail, like paying for a cab and whatnot. So
Yeah, and
right.
I know the way, so I just kind of, I'm used to the area.
Marina's been to the police office a lot. Kaylee's got her sun parasol out, gloving up.
No love, no
Okay.
glove.
So the thing you notice right away is the officers that came in that took Scotty away. Obviously, they must have been the ones that were on the next shift to watch you guys, because you're not seeing anything parked out in the alley. There's nothing on the street. Doesn't look like you've got any observers on you. Maybe the next shift hasn't had enough time to get here. You don't know, but it is something you notice.
okay, we should be careful right now. We don't have anyone watching us. No alibi.
You're like sure they were cops, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure they were cops. I mean,
okay.
I could have been lied to. I mean, but you were there too. I mean, they
Well, I
seemed
didn't really go out and see them. I was inside, so
Yeah.
I mean, then they came in, and it was a very heated situation. They certainly act like cops, but
they did.
I was just trying. They wanted to arrest us, so I assume that means they were cops. But
Yeah. We'll work off that they were police for now and adjust if needed.
Okay, all right. I mean, yeah, let's go.
Okay. So you take a leisurely walk downtown, as most days are here. It's hot and sunny. You're sweating within the first 5 footsteps. And, people drive like maniacs through here. The streets really weren't built for modern cars. That still hasn't changed. Going along, let's have, let me just go ahead and do this. Give me just a second here.
Gant is sweating out his soup. You guys can just smell the gumbo coming out of his pores.
Yeah.
I think it's coming back up on me a bit.
Okay.
It's far too hot for this. Was a mistake.
I'd like all of you make a sense roll, either sight or hearing, if you've got a specialty or a skill at either one of those. But sense plus
Would
one of
perception
those.
work?
Perception would be
Perception, yeah.
fine too. Yeah.
Okay.
I got an
Uh,
expert die, so I'll just call a 10 out ahead of time.
All right, straight up sense. Let's
Ooh.
go.
Wow, look at that. 3 sets. Dion got
Sense plus
nothing.
hearing.
Okay. So those of you that made... okay, so there's a ping on the ground. You don't think much of it. Maybe it was just a tire throwing a bit of gravel. And then it happens again, and then you get a little bit more suspicious about it because you don't see any cars near you. The third time it happens, you actually see the pavement right in front of your foot, Kaylee, chip, and you see a glint of a bullet just strike. If you were one step further on, it would have hit you in the leg.
There's someone sniping at
Now,
us.
you're not hearing gunshots anywhere.
Hmm.
That was, if you're counting all of those, that was 3 shots. So whoever they are,
They're on us.
not a very good shot.
Are you by a
Uh,
building or anything?
What's that?
Like, is there like an alleyway or a doorway?
Of course, there's alleys all over the place.
We
I'll
should jump into one.
yeah. I'll immediately cast group invisibility on us.
Okay. Go ahead and make the roll.
That's 6.
Let's see if Chuck can make himself go unconscious before we start anything.
Got a pair.
Oh,
Okay, what's your mind stat?
My mind is 4.
All right, you're fine then. So that's a
Okay.
wash, 0 stun.
Yeah.
9's high. It takes you a little while to cast it, so you guys hustle into an alley. By the time you get there, Ivan's made you all invisible.
They can't see us. You need to stay close to me, though. We should go see if we can see who is shooting at us.
Yeah,
Or
with
wait here and see if they follow.
with the 310s, did we get any? Did I get any like indication of like? Because I had the expert die for
Yeah.
the third 10. Did I get any indication of like direction or anything like
Hi.
that? Whether it was
Somebody's on a rooftop.
Okay.
Yep.
I think what do you want to give me a boot? Is there? Can I climb up onto a rooftop like in this
You
alleyway
can.
that we're in?
Actually, with 310s,
fire escape.
I'll also give Gantu that these are, I forget what they're called. They're low
Subsonic.
subsonic rounds, so no
Yeah.
crack. They go slower. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. I'll relay that, and then I'll say, "Give me a boost." I think they're up on a roof somewhere. See if I can get on up there and find them.
So you fumble around since you can't see each other. Do some really inappropriate touching, but finally, Gantu is boosted up to like a fire escape ladder.
Okay.
All right,
Now
now
I'll
if you-
just try to climb all the way up to the roof.
yeah, you do, and you'll become visible by the time you get up to like 3 floors up because you're out of range. But you're on a rooftop. There are, especially in this kind of tropical area, a lot of people do kind of hang out on the rooftops. There's a lot of umbrellas. You've got a couple of rooftop swimming pools. A lot of people barbecue up there. So there are a lot of people on rooftops. So you start scouting around, and again with that 310s that you made, you kind of trying to work angles. You're looking around, and you spot it. There's a 4-story building. It's like a little mini mall. You just cross the street from where it is, and up there you can see just a couple of people looking around. But what gets your attention is somebody's got binoculars, and you catch the glint of the glass.
Okay. I'll get on like comms,
Mm.
and I'll message all that down to Ivan and the rest of the group. 4-story, cross street, binoculars, someone's spotting. Is this the type of rooftop to rooftop where like I could make my way from rooftop to rooftop over there, or should I come back down?
You could get parallel to them, but it's like across the street as well. So it's that last
Okay.
hop that you're not really going to make. But you could get to the building across the street from them
Okay.
easily enough. Yeah.
Okay.
You,
All right. Well, I'll just convey for now. So
Mhm.
what are you thinking?
you stay there and keep eyes. 3 of us go see if we can get behind them. If shit hits fan, I'll have you do cover fire. That way we can get there.
Okay.
Uh,
You got it. I mean, there's people up here though, so
okay.
hey, they're all on vacation. They probably don't give it.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
The rooftop you're in is empty other than yourself. The one to the left and right of you got a couple of people barbecuing chicken out there. They've got, coolers full of beer. One of them just kind of waves at you.
Hey, can I get one of that? Never mind. Never
You're
mind.
right.
Right here. Hold up my hammer fist.
Yeah, I'll reach for Kaylee and Marina and make a dash across the street to the building he's pointed out.
Okay,
All
still
right.
invisible.
Still invisible.
Okay, make a dash across. Everybody going? Kaylee,
Mhm.
Marina.
Yeah.
Okay. You make a dash across it. So what this is like it's an indoor mini market. Like each of the floors have like stalls set up. Used to probably be an office building, but they just ripped out all of the cubicles and people just kind of erected these little stalls. So it's like an open air market. The first floor, they have like live lambs, chicken around. So it's like a little market. The escalator is still working. Second floor is apparently like collectibles. They've got like old style books, a few knickknacks, a lot of touristy stuff there as well. So you're just gonna go on up to the.
Yeah.
Okay, so the third floor, as you come up on it, go ahead.
Oh, before we go up, can I scan to see if there's any like spirits of like dead animals or whatever
Dead
here that I could
animals.
summon?
Well, what kind of skills do you have for that? Do you have astral? Well,
I
actually,
have summoning,
mm-hmm.
and that's all you told me to really
Yeah,
do,
so
I think.
all spellcasters can see in the astral. So just make me a sense roll,
Okay.
and then if you've
That's-
got perception,
Is that sense plus like magic or
no,
something?
it's just going to
or-
be sense plus perception or sense plus seeing. If you've got a specific, No.
All right. That's just 4. So
okay, yeah.
Oh,
hey.
There are a couple of what are called Hearth Spirits. So apparently the people that work here and sell here are here often enough that they've there's kind of a good vibe, which attracts homey spirits that like to protect like home and hearth. So there are some of those around. A lot of these take the form of like spirit cats. So there are a lot of these little astral cats wandering around. Occasionally they'll hiss at a person. Looks a little shady. They're hissing at your group.
I want to summon one to be my little buddy for the full scene.
Okay, you wanna try to make friends with one. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
where you can go ahead and try and basically dominate the spirit. That sounds bad, but I mean you can be friendly toward it instead. So you can go ahead and you can choose either command or empathy plus your class. Did you take your class as a skill?
I have my class. I don't know if it's considered a skill. I have that, but I also have manipulate and I have magic channel.
Okay, the channeling that doesn't really work for this. It's going to be
Okay.
either command or empathy. Command being you're commanding them to do what you want. Empathy meaning you're either being friendly towards them. And so, did you take a skill for your class? I thought you did.
Like a skill is in like the magic stuff.
Yeah. Do you just?
'Cause I took
Go ahead.
healing and summoning.
So what other skills do you have?
Let's see. I got
Didn't because I was thinking you just took shaman as a.
expert shaman.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So I just roll that.
That plus either command or empathy, depending on how you're going about it.
Okay. So then I don't have anything in commander empathy. I didn't.
Oh
know those
wow,
were
really?
Options. I thought they were like general categories, and then everything under that is what you level
No,
into.
those are your stats.
Yeah, I never did that. I didn't
Okay.
know that because the way it's set up
All
on the
right.
sheet. So, because I was like, oh yeah, command, entertain, and manipulate. So I did that.
Wow. We'll need to revise your character a little bit.
Yeah, I'm new here.
Mhm.
So I guess it's just the shaman dice.
Okay, yep. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll that many dice.
All right. So it's an expert die and 2 others. So the expert die, I'm gonna choose. I choose before, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And you don't roll it, so you take that die out of the pile that you're rolling and just set it for what number
Yeah.
you want.
Let's say 5. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, so they're not interested. They're not, they don't spurn you, as it were. A couple of them do come up and rub up against you, but you're just not enough of a shaman to command them to do anything.
All right.
But yeah, you do notice that the place does have a little bit of spiritual protection from the people that live and work here. Apparently, goodly people that attract this kind of spirit. But as I was saying, as you get up to the level 3, you notice that the third level of this 4-level, what used to be an office complex, is the stalls that are set up here are really like someone is just blatantly selling guns. Obviously they've been serial numbers filed off, that sort of thing. Somebody's selling like other kinds of weaponry. Somebody's just got a full-scale drug shop going on. Of course, most drugs are legal here. And there's even one that actually is a full storefront that rents out coffins by the hour. So you're getting to the shadier part of this place, and as you're kind of coming around here, you guys are all still invisible, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. You notice that there are a few people patrolling. Like they've got guns, not well hidden. Some of them are just in back pockets, or that stupid thing where you stick it in the back of your pants. But there are definitely a few folks here patrolling. And the last level that goes up to where you get roof access, the escalator isn't working. It's just a set of stairs, and there is just a big, kind of a sumo wrestler guy. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's just very corpulent, but you can tell he's incredibly strong too. Like he's got the shoulders and the mass, and he's sitting on a stool right in front of the stairs, taking up most of the stairway.
And that's the 4th level?
And that's the level you need to go up to get to the roof.
Is there enough room that we could try and sneak past him, or is it too tight?
Try. You can try.
Okay.
If all of you are going to try that, coordination plus any kind of skill that would allow you to be dainty moving.
Can I distract him?
You're invisible.
We are
but
invisible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this one of the ones? I'm sorry. Is this one of the ones on the roof? Like,
This is
it
right
possible
before
that
you
could
get to the roof access. Okay. Yeah, like this is the only way up to the roof.
So you could always get on. I mean, if you're keeping Gantu in touch with what you guys are doing, I could always make a scene up here or something just to kind of draw their attention.
Yeah, I'll be like, let's sneak past, and then Gantu's probably calling him like, yeah, we need to get up a flight of stairs, but there's guards sitting right in path. Any chance you can do something that could draw him away from stairs so we can move past him?
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, no problem. And so Gantu will come out from behind his hiding spaces. He'll call out like directly to them. Like, hey, you guys are really bad at sniping. And then I'll just give them a quick moon and then and dive down.
All right, so let's call this an action
And then he
round.
gets shot in the butt.
Yeah.
What is your sense stat?
My sense is 5.
5. Okay, so they declare first. They're going to shoot you.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
If they're just going to shoot, I mean, I can dodge, dive down.
All right, so you're
dive
basically
down behind
diving
something.
for cover is what you're doing. Okay. Well, put me together a pool for that. You're probably going to use coordination plus if dodge will be fine if you've got dodge.
Would my occupation street samurai apply?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'd definitely do that. So I got 9 die and a trump.
Wow.
Street samurai. All right, so let me make sure I'm adding it up. Since
These guys have no special dice. Oops.
I'll take a third 10, so I'll have 3 10s.
Wow. Okay, so 3 10s for you. Okay. You got a pair, so you will go first, which means that you do dodge. So, like, you can get full cover if you just drop. They did get a success, but it doesn't matter. You've got full cover, so the bullet just whizzes right by where you were standing. So their aim got a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
All
You know,
right.
it's good for them. You know, good for them, improving on themselves.
And again, there's no crack, there's no retort of the rifle fire,
Yeah.
but you do, the bullet cuts through somebody's laundry that's been strung up over here.
Okay.
All right.
I'll get on the radio, get on the comms and be like, well, I think I got their attention.
Nice. Did the dude move?
So the dude is the bottom of the stairs. You've got to get up to the stairs to get to the roof. But what does happen is that you hear somebody call down saying, "Oh, we got sight of one of them." And the big fat guy kind of turns around to look up. And as he does that, that'll be your distraction.
Okay.
Yep.
We squeeze past.
Yeah, you don't have to roll now. So you squeeze
Okay.
past. You guys are invisible as long as you kind of stay hand to hand, or just so that you know that you're next to each other. You're able to pass him by as he's kind of twisted his body to look up there. So you guys get up. There used to be like a fire door up here, but it's been taken down and just beads hanging up here. When you come out, and there's like these big, like beach umbrellas that are set up. There's coolers of beer. Somebody's got like a table, and there's like lines of Coke that have been set up. The guy with the rifle, it's like this piece together. It's a nice rifle, but it's old and it hasn't been cared for well. It's like literally duct taped on for certain parts of it. And apparently the feed doesn't work anymore, so he's feeding in one bullet at a time. So he leans down and he takes his silver straw out and he snorts a line as he's fumbling with the next bullet that he's putting in there. The other guy, the spotter, he's just drinking a beer, looking through the binoculars, saying, "Yeah, it's the stumpy one. Where are the other three?" They went in that alley over there, I think. Well, keep looking. Tell me if they stick their heads up. I'm going to get this little stumpy motherfucker. Racks the bullet. So there's two guys up here. One with a high-powered rifle, one being a spotter. And they're both, one's intoxicated at least, and the other one is just snorting drugs up here while he's trying to shoot. These are not professionals.
Yeah. I think the dude with the gun is the priority. He doesn't have any kind of tech on the gun that someone could slice into. So fireball.
Okay. You're going to light up the roof. All right, that's fine. Kaylee, something you noticed is that on top of the beer cooler is another one of those cell phones. Exactly the same looking.
Ooh. That's, oh boy.
Marina? So Ivan's going to throw off a fireball. Marina,
Where are you throwing the fireball at? Like,
Right
basically
between the two
forward,
of them.
like it's so like
Oh,
right
you
at
can
them
hit
over the top of
both?
the roof.
oh, I mean, I'm
It's
just gonna
fireball.
get my gun ready, and like, if anyone's still alive, pick them off afterwards.
Okay. All right, that's fine. And Kaylee?
I'll just stay behind, away from the fire.
Okay. Good enough. Then the only people that needs to roll is just Ivan. So what'll happen with Marina is just if there's still anyone standing, I'll just let you roll your dice then. All right. But you would automatically go last if you're waiting for other people to do things. So Ivan, go ahead and make your pool. They're caught unaware, so they don't know. You know what? I'm gonna let them have a sense roll.
Okay.
And so they may figure something's up right before they get hit by a fireball. So
Did you hear that?
yeah. So you go slow, but it's a high success. You're awash on your feedback. Oh wow.
Yeah.
2 sets of successes, but it's the exact same width as yours, so it's really not going to matter. So they may clue in right as the fireball hits them that something is wrong. Right. So you only got a width of 2, though. So did you buy up any damage on your fireball?
No. Double check. No.
No.
It's still sitting at whatever the base is for it.
Okay. So so the base then is going to be you just got what effects did you put on it?
My fireball's got willpower investment, radius 20,
Okay.
and the attacked area of effect ranged.
Okay. So it's ranged, area of effect, but you didn't scale up the damage any.
I did not.
Okay, good enough. So it's going to do 2 lethal and 2 stun to area 9, which is center mass. So it's not going to kill them, but it burns them up pretty good.
Good.
Yep. So that means that Marina, They turn around, the one with the rifle, which he just shot. So wait, no, he had fumbled a bullet in. Yeah, that's what he was doing as you were coming up. So he does have a bullet. He turns around. I have to think for a second. Does shooting a fireball off cause you to lose invisibility?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, thinking it
I mean,
does.
that's how it
So you
works
guys
in
become
most other games, yeah.
become visible. Marina, you can take a shot,
Yeah.
or you
let's
can
just-
try and shoot them both if you want to see how multiple actions work. Up to you.
Oh God. No, I don't want to risk that with how horrible.
Well,
I
they're
rolled.
both damaged.
Fine. Let's try it. Explain it to me.
Okay, so what's your pool?
I have handgun 2 die, and then I have.
Do you have anything in body or coordination? Or it would be
3.
coordination, 3. So it's your coordination plus your handgun. And that's your
Okay,
pool.
so 5.
5. Now, if you wanted to do multiple actions, you'd drop one of those die, and you'd roll 4 die, and you're looking for multiple matches.
Oh. That's not gonna work.
There's no defense, though, so it really doesn't matter what you
Okay.
match. So it could be 2 low matches. But it's up to you.
I mean,
And do you have any special dice with your handgun?
no.
No? Okay.
I think I'm just gonna go for the one shot.
All right,
then.
go for the one shot.
Yeah. The
You're
guy
gonna
with
hit
gun.
the gun with the gun. All right, guy with the
Yeah.
gun, sniper guy. He's got a little bit of smuts on his nose.
Put it in the Twitch chat.
I do that so often.
Fine. I got a match.
You got a match.
Hey.
Low success, but it's still a success. So you're gonna end up doing 2. Did you just have a regular gun, right?
handgun. Yeah.
Handgun. So it's gonna do 2 lethal and 2 stun to the one guy, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 out of 10. So he is bad off. He's half dead, half stunned to the torso. He's got 1 box left, but he's pretty bad. Kaylee, you said you were just kind of taking cover, getting away from the fireball.
Yeah.
All right, good enough. So Gantu, you see the explosion of flames. You probably peek up and see what's going on. Ivan,
Yeah.
Marina, and Kaylee are visible now. The one guy with the rifle has just turned to them, and he's about to bring the rifle up. So he's going to be the slowest one of the group probably. So I'm going to tell you his intentions is he's going to shoot Marina.
Yeah.
So what are you guys
So-
doing?
All I have from like I'm on the other side. All I got is my shotgun leg, and it's a long distance,
Right.
so I'm not sure how useful that would be.
It depends. What are you loaded with, scatter or a slug? If it's a
Slug,
slug,
I would-
a slug, you've got the distance.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to
It's
shoot?
it's my ranged weapon, so if I'm ever close enough for scatter, it'd be good. I'd be punching anyway.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, that's fine. Or you could even say you've got a selectable. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So
I'll try and take a shot across if that's okay.
you're
with
gonna
you.
prop your leg up and.
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
love it,
Just doing a little stretch. Hey guys, how's it going? Good barbecue.
Nice. Marina, Ivan, Kaylee. So the one guy is leveling the rifle at you, Marina. The one that had binoculars is gonna. They're also probably smaller. So the way this works is by your sense attribute, you have to declare first. So like the people that have higher senses, you get to know what the other person's trying to do before you declare. These guys have almost no sense. So the guy with the binoculars is going to draw some throwing knives, and he's going to hurl it at Ivan, who he's suspecting is the spellcaster. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So Marina,
Okay.
Ivan, and Kaylee, what are you guys doing?
I'll hit him back with a mana bolt.
Okay.
Probably.
Just one of them, or do you want to split the attack?
I'm gonna go just one. I'm gonna focus in on one of them.
Okay.
Probably the dude going for the knives, because the dude with the rifle, his gun's kind of. Yeah, it'll take a second for him to get that ready to shoot again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna finish him off.
And you're gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot back. Kaylee, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my my pan running and try to record what everything that's going on.
Sure. Yep. You don't have a cyber eye or anything like that. You didn't buy any cyber other than just your normal brain enhancement.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, you turn your pan on so you can see what's going on, recording everything. That's just fine. So everybody roll your pools. Kaylee's just kind of hanging back. And highest width goes first. Both of my guys are basically the same here. I did the same thing again.
I rolled doubles. Yay.
Okay, first guy is my knife thrower. Second guy is my rifle. So the best width I've got are 2s. Did anybody get a width wider than 2?
Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah, I got 2 trump die. I have 1 trump die from my street samurai and 1 from my shotgun leg.
Sure.
So, so would it be better to add like 2 4s, or would it be better to do like 1 4 and a 1 and 1 1, so I can have two quads?
You already trumped the width or something.
Yeah,
like
you just have to
that,
beat their
so-
width. They only have a width of 2, so
Okay.
like a 3 is enough to go first.
So you can just make
Okay.
the
Yeah.
height more and do more damage, right? Or
Yeah. Well, it's the width that actually does the damage.
Oh,
Unless he bought.
oh.
Well, yeah, it's the width that does the damage as well.
Okay.
So for
So
every
width is like the
die,
number of 4s.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like just throwing down 2 more 4s.
So like
to
a
get an extra
4 is the left arm. So like you can blow his left arm off likely.
Let's do that.
All
I
right.
enjoy
Yes.
Yeah.
Separating arms from bodies.
So what is the width of your final roll?
It would be 5.
Okay. Did you buy up
I
any?
would just drop.
Did you buy up any more damage with your gun?
Let's see. It is all I have is attack. All I
Okay.
do is I took it to be an
That's
attack.
fine. Which means anything that has just a base attribute of attack, which is like a gun or anything that's lethal, is going to do this. Your width in damage, killing, and stun. So it does 5 killing, 5 stun, which is enough to blow his arm off, as he's got no armor. So this was the rifle guy, right?
Yeah. The one
Okay.
that was going to shoot Marina.
Yeah. So you blow his left arm off. So he's probably lifting up the rifle with his left hand, and you just blow the arm off. So what this does, just system wise, so you know what's going on, 5 killing is enough to fill up the 5 blocks that his arm can take. Now there's still 4 stun left to account for. So whenever an extremity goes, other than the head, because if the head goes, you're just dead. But if an arm or a leg is blown off and there's still more damage, it goes to the torso. So not only did you blow his arm off, he's got 4 stun boxes on his torso as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Was everybody else just a 2-match set as well?
Yeah, I had 2 2s and 2 10s.
2 2s and 2 10s. So what did you get, Chuck?
You're muted.
And when I'm muted, there we go.
Mhm.
I got 2 1s and 2 5s.
Okay, so you're tied on the width as 2s, but if you're tied, the next thing you look at is the height. So Marina, you'll go next because you got 2 10s.
I'm shooting the knife guy.
You're gonna
Wait.
shoot. Wait, I thought you were gonna shoot the rifle
Yeah.
guy.
Well, he just got his arm blown off.
Yeah,
So
he's not down though. He just got his
Yeah,
left
but-
arm blown off.
He's incapacitated from shooting me.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot
so
the knife
I'm
guy.
gonna shoot the guy with the knives.
Okay, so that means you're gonna do. You got 2 10s, right? So
Yeah.
that's 2 killing and 2 stun to the head, which is enough to make
Okay.
him unconscious.
Okay.
So you shoot him in the head. It's a glancing blow, but it's enough to. He goes out, lights out. He's out.
Good knocked.
And then I think the guy with the rifle is the next highest with 2 6s. Did you get better than 6s for height, Ivan?
No, I got 5s.
All right, so arm blown off, stunned to the body, but he's high on coke. High on coke.
Yeah.
What happens when you get damaged, though, is if you get damaged before you can act, it removes one of the die from one of your sets. He only has 1 match set, which means he can't act. Okay, so he's about to pull the trigger, arms blown off. He's just screaming in pain as the blood just fountains out. That's his action. Ivan?
Yeah, I got my mana bolt. Dude with a knife.
You're going to do him a favor at this point by making him unconscious.
Yeah.
No, the dude with the knife is out. He's unconscious on the
Oh,
ground.
is he out?
Yeah.
Okay. If I can move it, then the
Yeah, you can
dude
go
with
to the
the
other guy.
rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll just pop him off. Hopefully just knock him out. And, not
And what
kill
was
him.
your set again?
2 5s for my high.
2 5. So that's in the arm. It's a mana bolt. Did you buy up any extra damage?
No.
All right. So then you just get distance is the only advantage on it. So it does 2 stun to that arm. Which is gone. That arm's been blown off.
I'm just numbing the pain.
Wait, no, you said 5s, right?
5.
No, that's his arm then. Yeah, you stun his right arm. His left arm got blown off. His right arm goes numb, and yeah. So he's gonna just drop the rifle.
Yeah.
That's his next action. If you guys want to just accept that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're gonna keep shooting, you can keep shooting. But he just drops the rifle and he's trying to pull the shirt sleeve over his arm and stop from bleeding out.
I'll go up to him and I'll start giving him some basic first aid to his stump. Listen, friend, you don't need to die today.
His eyes are
You
like
just-
pinpoints. Like he is high as a kite. It's like,
I mean-
this would hurt a lot more if I didn't have so much coke in my system right now. It's like,
It
can you
would.
stick
It's
that
gonna
straw
hurt
in my
a lot.
nose? Just kind of move me over there a little bit.
Yeah, I'll help him take, do another line. Yeah.
As they're having their little powwow, I'm gonna kind of just meander sideways to the side of them, just kind of get to where that left arm is, and just have a little snack. It's been a while.
Okay.
He's pick up his arm and start eating.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna bring the phone over to Kaylee.
He just looks and says, "That's messed up. Am I tripping? I'm tripping, right? This isn't really
You're
happening."
not. No, it is. You got one arm blown up, and the other one, it'll come back. It's just numb.
Gantu,
But yeah, she's also eating your arm.
Gantu, you got your leg pursed up on the edge of the building there. As as your cannon goes off, somebody across the building just yells, "Hey, bud!"
Hey.
Throws you a beer.
Grabs it with the hammer fist, and just like Popeye eating spinach. Just I don't care if it goes in the mouth.
All right.
I'll hold up the guy's arm and I'll wave at Gantu to let him know we're okay.
I'll
He's like, "That's
give
messed
a
up, man.
big thumbs up.
That was my arm. They could probably still attach that. What are you doing? Oh,
Correction, that
I'm gonna hold up
was
hands
your
like I'm
arm.
waiting for the throw.
that was my nose picking finger. What do you? Oh,
You still got the left hand. I mean, it's fine. Anyway, why were you trying to shoot us?
Wow. You know what? Just because he's high as a kite and he's not really feeling it too much, he's mostly just stressed out completely. He's like, "Over there, man, pick up my phone or pick up my pan."
I'll
go
look
get
for it. Yeah.
So you pick it
Is
up.
that the one?
Yeah, and
that
you
was
guys,
already picked up?
you guys noticed that again. It looks just like this is just an off-the-shelf kind of burner phone, like Haley found in the suitcase.
I handed
and,
it to Kaylee. I'm just like, here you go.
When you pick it up, though, it shows the last screen that was on there, and it's all
Oh.
screenshots from the inside of your bungalow at odd angles, but it has good photos of each of your faces. And underneath each one of them, someone is paying 500 new yen to kill you for each of you.
I knew I shouldn't have accepted that weird teddy bear with a glowing red
Yep.
dot in its eye.
So all the pictures though are like really odd angles, and you can tell that it's because the phone you picked up, Kaylee, it was recording you in the house in the bungalow, and so that's what it's. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm definitely gonna record me browsing the pan on my pan, which is gonna be odd because I'm kind of like I got like an arm trapped under my chin, just trying to like.
Okay. So like if you who picked up the phone? The
I
burner
did.
phone. You did. Okay. All right, so the image flashes, incoming call.
I handed to Kaylee.
Okay, Kelly.
It's for you.
You
Hello.
Yeah, you flip it, same background. It's two forms, one seated, one standing behind. And it's like, you can kind of make out it, the whole thing is in shadows, the lights off to the side. You make out enough that they're standing behind, or one is sitting, the other one's standing behind a very large kind of executive desk. Again, you can't make out any features at all. They're sitting in shadow. And they said, "I guess 2,000 new yen wasn't enough for you."
Will, if you can find a way to make Marina No Diamonds and my friend Ivan, if you can make their crimes go away, we'll just call it even. Otherwise, we have your man here. And
Oh, is that all you
I'll
want?
hold up the gnawed off arm,
Yeah.
and then I'll sort of point the pan towards the would-be hitman.
So
Just
like
kinda look back into the.
you see the one that's standing kind of squat down a little bit to whisper something to the other one, and there's kind of like a chuckle. It's like, are you kidding? These are just users. These are just people that we sell drugs to. They'll do anything for cash. All you
That's
want is
fine
for
and
your
dandy.
friends to be cleared. That's easy. Kill Scotty, and we'll do that.
No, you'll do what we say.
Yeah,
or we'll
they've
come for
already
you.
they already signed off right after the kill Scotty. We'll do that, and they sign out.
Damn. I'll throw the pan like at the forehead of the hitman.
Okay. Cracking upside the yeah, he's freaking out. He's losing blood. He's watching you eat his hand. He's just done for. The other guy's going to be out for a long time. He's not dead, but yeah, he'll be out for a while.
He'll be fine.
All right. So Gantu, I'm just going to assume you're listening in the communications.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
So we kill it, then we're off the. We kill the dude, then we're off the hook.
It seems so.
They still can't hear us, can they?
It's a possibility.
Marina still has the cell phone. Oh no, you
I
handed it to
no,
Kaylee.
he's-
Yeah, so Kaylee
yeah,
has it.
and she threw it at the guy's
Yeah.
face.
So it's laying. This is like a cheap off the shelf pan, so it
I-
probably busted when it hit the ground.
I stomp on it a couple more times for good measure.
Okay, so when
Just-
you do that, Kaylee, you're seeing the aftermarket upgrades inside that phone.
Of course. I doubt the hitman would know what all that's for, but just in case. The burner phone you received. How was it modified?
What do you mean modified, man? That was like a freebie for being a good customer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good customer of whose?
Yeah, he's. You know what? I was gonna say he's gonna clam up over that, but I mean, come on, you've eaten his arm. He's like the gingerbread man. Of course. Who do you think runs the drug trade around here?
Oh, so
Heard
that
this
was the
thing
gingerbread man we just spoke with.
Who'd you talk to? He looks
Someone
genuinely
at
confused.
a corporate boardroom type setting, but it was masked, filtered.
Oh, that doesn't sound like the gingerbread man. Oh no. The only corporate desks he know. He's like a pirate, man. He's got like this ship, and he lives in like sea caves. I hear he sleeps on a mountain of coke.
Maybe we should
Mountain
go
of
see this mountain of. I mean, gingerbread man. I mean, it could be a very enlightening experience.
Hey, that's the next one. I mean, we still got to talk to this kid. We're heading to the prison, to the jail. I mean, we
Uh-huh.
need to keep that appointment. But yeah, maybe. I mean, all signs point to gingerbread man right now.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe not. He said it wasn't gingerbread man, but I mean, you could call him back. Well, you broke the phone.
Yeah, I'm good at that too. Apparently.
You guys just want to head over to finish your journey to the police station then?
Yeah, I'll meet back up again to give him a rundown of everything.
Yeah.
I'll
See if
tear
I can get
some
some
meat off
chicken,
the arms
some-
and stuff in
you
my
gotta,
pockets.
you gotta jump next door and see if you can score some chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if I can come down with like a giant drumstick and a roadie, you know, ready to go. There you
So
go.
You got a couple of
Yes.
sticks of rotisserie chicken and an extra beer.
I really like being on vacation. It's just the best. Just ripping people's arms off, eating barbecue rooftop chicken. Ah,
Did you
it's
grab me
like
any
the best.
chicken?
No.
It's fine. Sad, but it's okay.
All right.
If he got some for you, he'd have to get some for Scout.
Yeah, I would
The
share my
other,
chicken
the other
with
Scout.
We know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys finish your walk downtown. You go around back, and sure enough, there's the impound lot. Yeah, you're let in, and basically as soon as you step onto the lot, the back, this is kind of like a big, corrugated building. It's like a prefab that was thrown together and it's just been used for a long time and just been patched up and patched up and patched up. But apparently this is the police department. Back door opens and you see the detective there. He's got a smoke, which is, that is an extravagance to have a real cigarette these days. He's got a lit cigarette in his mouth, and he's like, come on, come on.
Yes, I comply.
All right, here. He hands out lanyards. You're officially my guests in a capacity of, I don't know. Just don't say anything
Don't
to
cause
anyone.
trouble. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got you.
So he takes you over to the interview rooms. He steps into the one room first, has everybody come in, and it's the opposite side of like the two-way glass. So, the guys in the other room. And he's sitting there with, drink. He's handcuffed to a rail that's on the table. He doesn't seem to be, stressed at all. Somebody did actually bandage him up a little bit. So Gary slapped some trauma patches on him. He'll be a little loopy for a bit, but I found that it's good to question people when they're on that much drugs. It just goes a lot
Great.
easier.
It does.
Confuse them, you can get more out of them. Playing the hard sell doesn't work so well. The whole capacity to deal with pain is just not there once you got them all fixed up like that. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna get the official timestamp down, and then I'm gonna stop the recordings. It's pretty dead around here right now. I can give you about 10 minutes to talk to him. All right. Now he needs to be alive when you leave.
Yeah, not the problem.
All right. So he leaves. He leaves you inside the room so that you can see through the two-way glass. Or one-way glass. He goes in. You can hear him talking over the intercom and saying, "All right, it's 10:58, Thursday, blah blah. State your name, please." And the guy just says, "Scotty." "Your full legal name, please." "Scotty." "You got any ID on you, Scotty?" "No." "Okay, we can run your DNA, right?" "Yeah, I'm sure you're already in the system somewhere." All right. For the record, Scotty here is not being a very compliant witness at this point. I understand you're accused of breaking an entry. We'll see how that goes. And he basically just fills out a few forms. He leaves the door, and then he kind of knocks on your door and gives you the thumbs up.
Okay. Scotty, this is my friend.
Oh, you
Gantua.
guys! And he's
Yeah.
trying to get out of his handcuffs.
Hey,
He's trying to finish the job. I'm
No,
not that
I
easy to
was-
kill.
Well, I wasn't trying to kill you.
Oh, but that crazy
break.
and points over at
Oh.
Marina. That
Marina? Yeah.
she was.
Slowly put the handgun back. Wait, we weren't coming here to kill him?
No. We're asking questions nicely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I put the handgun away.
Yep. How's your arm doing there?
It's fine. It'll be even better once my
Yeah.
lawyer shows up.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, you
Mhm.
keep thinking that.
Hey, I got
so, yeah, we
connections.
got some questions.
I got connections,
No.
man. I've got
Yeah.
people that owe me favors.
Right. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, we got some questions to ask you if that's all right. And if it's not all right, we're still gonna ask them anyway. So we got 10 minutes to do whatever we want to you. Isn't that great? Like we could do anything we want for 10 minutes. Isn't that
At this
fantastic?
point, I'll pull out some chewed up arm from my pocket and slap it on the table. We can
He
do
starts.
whatever we
He
want
starts
to you.
yelling. He starts yelling for. Hey! I don't think these people are supposed to be in here. Hey, my rights are being violated. Anybody? I pay your taxes.
No one cares, man. No one cares. Listen, you just answer our questions. We'll get out of here just fine. It's no problem.
Ooh, and your little cell phone.
All right, Gantu, make me some kind of persuasion here.
Sure.
Can I help him with a manipulate?
Yeah. So Gantu can take a die from that.
Okay.
I think Kaylee
I'm
was
gonna-
being chewing on an arm there too, so I think you can have another die for that.
So I'm gonna go empathy,
All right.
being a nice guy. I'm not gonna try to order him to do anything. Just gonna
All right.
I'm play good cop. You know, I'm play good cop. So that's 5 plus 3 from face. I get an expert from face, so I'll call out a 10. And then I get 1 from Marina.
Uh-huh.
And 1 from Kaylee.
Yes.
All right, so I think that puts me right at.
So
10.
he's got 66, and I've got a declared die, which I'm going to declare as 10 as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
jeez, I did the same
I got
thing.
10 and declaring a 10. Okay. No 10s, but not a bad roll.
2 triplets. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he got nothing.
Yeah.
He got a lot of nothing.
He got a rock.
All right. So time matters because you got 10 minutes. So a width of 3 is good. Means it gets over with fairly quick. And a height of 8, or would you rather take the height of 9 and risk not quite finishing in your 10 minutes?
No, I want to make sure we finish. Yeah, let's make sure we
Okay.
finish.
So height of 8. All right. So he seems to be fairly cool about it. He seems to be very sure that he'll be out of here shortly. But he's like, hey, I got nothing better to do. He pulls at the handcuffs again. I'll listen to you.
Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna start asking. Ivan, go ahead and talk about that phone.
Yeah, see, after you left in police custody, we received a phone call saying that we were going to be paid $2,000 to kill you. We were not going to because we're not terrible people. Who was that?
No idea who I don't
Who calls
would
you on
call
that
you?
phone?
Oh, it was my phone.
It was your phone.
He thinks about that for a minute. It's like, I don't believe you. No, I don't believe you. I'm too good of I move too much product for them.
Yeah, they don't care. And then after we decided we weren't going to kill you, they used your phone to take our pictures and put hits out on us.
Oh, it sounds like you've got a problem then.
It's still, we get paid $2,000 to kill you. And if we have
Yeah.
that contract, that means other people will have it if we don't carry it out. We're not going to. We want to find this person and stop them, which would save your life too.
All right. So Jeff, with your 8s, I mean, he's putting on a good game, but you know, you can kind of pick up that he's sweating just a little bit. He's like, nah, man, my lawyer will clear this all up. It's just a big misunderstanding, not a problem.
Yeah, man. I get you. If the problem were just legal, then maybe your lawyer could help you out. But I get the sense that some of the
Oh no,
legal
you don't get
kinda
it. You don't get it. My lawyer is well connected.
Yeah, I don't think they're that well connected. And you said you're pushing product for them. There's no way they do nothing to hurt you. But who is it that you're pushing product for? Is this the gingerbread man you talking about?
He's old news.
Old news. Oh, new player in town. Okay. Who's the new player?
Hey, what does this have to do with you anyway? Why does this matter to you?
I'll tell you what. We got 10 minutes to get as much info out of you as we can in a peaceful way. After that 10 minutes up, we'll come back and you can ask us questions. It's only fair. But right now, we're the one asking them and you're the one answering.
Hey, look, it's simple. I'm a businessman. You want answers from me? You buy answers from me.
You want us to pay you?
It doesn't have to be money. Hey,
Fine.
my lawyer's going to be like hours. You clear things with the cops so I can walk out of here. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I mean, what's it to me?
What do you think, Anto?
Well, I mean, we could pay him, right? So, like, once I rip his arms off, we could go ahead and get him some sort of cybernetic replacement. That could be what we give to him.
Yes.
Would you like replacement cybernetic arm for the arm I'm about to rip off you if you don't answer my questions?
All right,
I
so
will chew through a finger at that threat.
he's still trying to play it cool. but with your aides there, you can tell that he's being persuaded a little bit, but he's still trying to play the big man. It's like, right, yeah, you're going to do anything to me in the middle of a police station. You guys aren't cops. I mean, they're
Yeah,
recording
exactly.
this whole thing, And then he looks up, and then, the there's no light on in the camera. He sweats a little bit more.
Hey, man, you've already been caught attacking us once. I mean, they let us in here. We're not even cops. You think they're going to listen to your story if something happens to you? You think they're going to listen to us? They've been working with us, buddy, not with you. It's best you start talking, and we can pay you back with making sure that when we leave here, you're still, bipedal.
Hey, all right. But what you say is making some sense, all right? But look, I still need something here. If they got a contract out on me, I need to get out of here. So I'll tell you what you need to know, but not everything. And you get me out of here, I'll tell you the rest. All right? A little show of faith. I'll tell you just enough so you know I got something.
So I'll look at Ivan. I'll look at Kaylee, Marina. Well, already taken one off today. I could go ahead and go for the pair, or
That's a
we
good.
can
I
take
mean,
him
you
up on this.
got to get those even numbers.
I do
I
like
would like
pairs.
another one to go with this one.
I mean, you guys aren't
Yeah,
giving much of
Kaylee
an
is
option
kinda
here. You're
hungry.
telling me I could die and bleed out here, or I'm going to die with a bullet in the back of my head by one of these officers that get bought off. I'm dead either way, so why should I tell you jack? You got to give me
I'll tell
something.
you what. You tell us everything right now, and we'll make sure you get out of here safely. No problem. We'll even offer to protect you for a little while longer, just to make sure.
All right. I guess that's the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to know? I mean, I sell drugs. I used to work for the Gingerbread Man and his crew, I didn't get a great cut. And then there's a new player in town. Started throwing around a bunch of money. The stuff that I brought to your place, that's just party drugs. That's nothing. That's not even, that's nothing. That's like a cup of coffee. The stuff that I really deal with, I sell to the professionals downtown. I sell to doctors. I sell to lawyers. I sell to the people that've got real cash on this island. Go to the right parties,
Okay.
The party drugs that I sell their kids, that's what gets me the in. And when I talk to mom and dad, offer a little something better that not really legal on the island.
Also, like tiny little ghosts, perhaps.
What are you talking about?
Spiritually enhanced narcotics, the sort that would allow people to frame others for murder.
Oh yeah, he really clams up at that. He's like, you hit something there. He's like, all right, I'm not saying anything. He just kind of sits back and folds his hands in front of him.
Buddy, we had a deal. You want to get out of here and stay alive for the foreseeable future, you got to give us everything right now. I mean, that's just how it is. You got to understand when you got a losing hand, and you got one. Right now, this is a losing hand, and we're offering you a way out.
I tell you what I know. You got a price on your head just as much as I do.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the
We've
first time,
already
don't worry.
got the price. It's such a cheap price too. That's rather insulting.
Yes,
I do
I'll
feel kind of insulted. Yeah.
It is.
I'll
It's so
unhook
low.
my pan from my head and I'll actually pull up the footage of what we're worth. Pitiful, really.
It's pitiful.
Yeah.
I
It's
know.
just-
You're worth
It's-
4 times as much as we are, which is
Professionally
strange.
insulting.
It is.
Well, I mean, it is per head. I mean, if they killed all of you, they get a good. Never mind.
Even still,
It's
just
not
like
that
all
much.
that isn't
That
even worth
is-
one for me. I'm worth like 5 times that.
All right,
just
look.
At
everything.
least.
Here's the thing. Like what I told you is legitimate. I get the in with the kids. I get to meet the very wealthy families of all these partying assholes. Start selling them certain drugs, certain recreational drugs, not legal. They give you a certain kind of high that's, spell infused, we'll call it. Now, I kind of found out that it's not a drug trade at all. what they're doing is they're creating puppets.
That sounds right.
They make some kind of link with the people that take the drug often enough or in a large enough dose. They're able to jump into that body, take it over, puppet it, do whatever it wants. And the thing about it is, it's from what I've been able to, just kind of casually figure it out just by keeping my eyes open, keeping my ears open, is that when you're ridden like that, they got like full access to all your memories. So they get like bank accounts, passwords, proprietary information from these people that work in for some of these really large arcologies. All that, and that's what they're really after.
Right.
It's not the money from the drugs.
That sounds, sounds more like what we're trying to hear. Who's they again? You want to go ahead and give us some identity here?
Like, you're not going to believe it if I told you.
We listen. We're a little past that, friends.
All right. You've heard, and this is just kind of what I put together. And like I said, I'm good talking with the kids. A lot of these kids have connections to people you wouldn't believe. But you know who Shawasi is, right? Shawasi Corporation?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a front for their corporation. I don't know what they're doing down here, but they're the ones pushing this. I get the feeling they're trying to target specific people that are here on vacation, stealing like corporate information.
Okay. All right. Now, how could we go about, meeting with somebody within the chain,
Man, like I said, I just figured this out by just keeping my nose down and, senses open and all. I mean, you want an in, you got a deal. You want to deal some drugs. I mean, they're always looking. You do well enough. You do well enough. You get the kind of jobs that I get.
I do. Right. This is rather exciting.
Look, I can set up a meet for the guy that recruited me. Pulled me away from the gingerbread man and his crew. Gave me a good setup.
The people who put a 2,000 million bounty on your head and put smaller, disrespectful bounties on our heads. I don't think that they're going to want to set the meet up. They're going to want to set an assassination up.
Look, I don't know who those people are. All right. I mean, if Shawasi wanted me dead, I'd be dead already. I mean,
corporate assassins are usually pretty good.
So
yeah, they weren't very good at all.
I don't know who it is. I mean, they're just hiring junkies to kill you. I mean, that's all they're doing is they're just getting a hold of these, people that are hooked on their product and just offering them a little bit of cash, which they'll get right back.
How do we get one of these phones that you had? It had all sorts of extra tech in it.
No, I didn't know about that.
Yes, it had a lot of shit packed into it.
Well, I'll tell you what, that briefcase of mine, it's kind of, I put stuff in there to keep it from being, tracked. I'm just kind of paranoid that way. So I always keep that phone in that briefcase. So
yes.
If they're not, so they got nothing on me. I don't know why they want me dead. You want another phone, though. You want another phone. I mean, they hand these things out to all their dealers. Heck, they give them out free to their best customers.
We need to find who your best customer is.
My best customer?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
because we need to steal their phone.
Okay. How do you feel about breaking into the governor's mansion?
I'm good with that.
Oh. Can we shoot a little lower? I mean, I know plenty of guys that have the phone. I mean, we don't have to go that high.
Okay. Give me someone easy then that I can get the phone from.
Get me out of here, and I'll take you to like half a dozen people that got these phones, man. Just get me out of here. I'll take you to whoever you need to see.
Okay, deal. Are you good with this, Cantu?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Hmm.
And if he tries to do anything, Marina can just shoot him.
Enough with the threats already. I get threatened all the time.
No, it wasn't threat. I was just stating the fact.
So we need to get you out of here. I have a plan. We break your cuffs off. I turn you and I invisible. You and I hide in the room. The other three bust out and says, he escaped, he escaped. And then you and I walk out nice and cool, like cucumber.
Is there a window or something that would make that make sense? Like, is there a way for
The
him
door
to get out
into
of
this room has a window in it, so like people in the hallway
Okay.
can look in to make sure everything's good. You know you've got a one-way glass behind you. I mean, there could even be
Mhm.
somebody in the room right now. You have no idea.
Yeah, that would be awkward.
So there's a knock on the outside door.
I'll go answer.
All right. So and the door is rattled a little bit, like when you close the door in here, it locks until you leave. Yeah. So there's a police officer out there. It's like, where's the detective? Who are you?
The detective went to go get coffee. We are friends of detective. His guests, as you might say.
Oh, all right. What are you doing in there with? He looks in. Didn't he just get booked for like home intrusion or something like that? What are you doing in there?
We're
It's,
dropping.
Hey,
all
all
the
of you guys, get out of
charges.
there! Get out of there! Hey! He starts yelling down the hallway.
Oh, what a jerk.
It's fine. It was home intruding in our home, and we wanted to come apologize and have him set free and all charges dropped.
All right, Ivan, you're moving your mouth, so you convince him. What's everybody else doing?
I'm cleaning my hands off.
It was delicious. He was delicious.
Oh man.
So it's
he's
probably
great.
empathy for you, for Ivan, because you're not being overbearing about it, and then whatever interpersonal skill you have. Gantu, what are you doing?
I think Gantu will probably be kind of hovering close to Scotty just to make sure Scotty doesn't try to say anything or do anything stupid.
Yeah.
That's probably, yeah.
Okay.
Me too. I'm
Marina,
gonna
you doing the same
stand up
thing? Okay.
behind Scotty and just, remind him.
All right. Kaylee, what are
I
you
got-
doing?
I'm just going to try to look as innocent as possible.
All right. What did you
got,
end up getting then? It's all on you, Chuck. Oh, wow.
Three
Three
threes.
threes. Okay, so width is not as important on this one, so let's see here. No successes. All right, so the officer stops for a minute and says, "Oh, is your home?"
Yeah, it was our home, our bungalow.
Oh, all right. He slips his pen back into his back pocket. He's like, "Okay, well." He looks. He says he sees your lanyard. It's like, well, I guess the detectives got you guys squared away. He looks back in there again. All right. You want some coffee?
I'm good without coffee. It gives me the urge for bathroom.
It's
I
soy
don't need
anyway. That's all we get around here.
Oh, yes. Could you just take his cuffs off and we'll be going? We're going to give him a ride home.
With threes, he's not going to take the cuffs off. He's like, well, I'll go ask the detective.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
that's
ask the
fine.
detective. I'll be back. And as he
Okay.
walks down the doorway, you see he takes his pan out again. He's doing a little something with it as he's walking down the hallway.
Can I see what he's doing?
No, but you can see his pan. Same
I mean,
black off-the-shelf model as...
Yes. Gantu, can you break his cuffs off for me?
Okay. I will try to break his cups off.
Yeah,
That's okay.
it's standard issue. You're able to do that just fine. Okay.
Everyone stand close.
Okay, huddle. And then I will make sure to wrap my hammer fist very firmly around the arm of Scotty once we go invisible, so I know where he's at all times.
All right. So you guys do that a little bit later. Actually, not much longer at all. So you all go invisible. The detective comes into the room. He's smoking that cigarette again. He comes in. He looks around. Doesn't seem shocked at all. He looks down the hallway. You see him walk out. He checks the other room. He comes back in. He closes the door. You know, these cigarettes, they're not cheap. See a little man out in the swamps.
Oh, we had this gumbo that let us do stuff like that.
It's like I can't see you so much as just kind of make out your aura outline there. So
Yeah.
you want to tell me what's going on?
Oh, yes. The police officer that just came and checked on us, he's going to try and kill us and Scotty here.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got the same kind of phone. On the way over, some thugs tried to assassinate us, and we found they had a little phone that had hits out on us. If we weren't invisible, we could show you the records of that, but I don't. I can only cast this spell so many times a day, and I'm really coming close to it.
The officer said that you're dropping the charges. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, then I guess Scotty's free to go. Why don't you get out of here? Take the back way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good man.
Stay just that way. In case there's questions.
100%.
Yep. Takes another puff of a cigarette, opens the door, and just leaves the door open and walks out.
I like that cop. He's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, we escape.
Let's leave. Yeah, let's get the heck out of
So
here.
you go back out. You're back in the car impound lot again.
Mhm.
You notice that there's a few more people out here than there was before. They're bringing in some cars that had just got left on the streets. They're missing tires. Some of them's got riddled with bullet holes, that sort of thing. The guy at the gate is down doing something with his pan.
Just move past him.
Okay. Yeah, you guys walk past.
All right, so Scotty gave us information. Scotty, did you owe us anything else?
Hey, if you want me to put you in contact with my sources, they're always
That's
looking for
right.
people.
That's right. You were going to take us to someone where we can get the phone, and then we'll backtrack
Hey,
the phone.
Why do you guys care? Who's paying you to do anything here?
Nobody's paying us a thing. We're
why,
just
why are
trying
you
to clear my
interfering? This is a
name.
good. Oh, wait, clear your name.
Oh yeah, Marina and I both did the puppet thing. I've been accused of bank robbery. She's been accused of murder. And yes,
He stops for a minute, blinks. Why were you targets?
I don't know. I was drugged by a lady in that art museum that burned down.
Me
And
too.
after that, yeah, we were both drugged by the same lady. And after that, we both supposedly committed horrible crimes that will put us in jail for a very long time.
Well, technically you did. At least your bodies did.
It doesn't make me feel better.
You remember that bit I told you, though, about whatever shaman or warlock they had that jumped into your bodies? They cracked open your brains. They know everything you know. Your safe houses, anything you've done that might have been illegal, anything you're trying to hide or protect. You sure you want to go after these people?
What options do I have? I mean,
He's just like, just buy your way out of it. This whole damn place is corrupt. Just go in front of the judge and ask how much it's going to be.
I guess we do have that much money. Again,
have at
do I
least
need
1,000 credits.
guidance?
I mean, Sky does make a few good points here. I mean, we of course have lived a very, forward life. We are not criminals with a sordid past that encountered other corporations that likely would know our whereabouts. They could kill us pretty.
Yes.
So anything we can do to kind of limit that kind of exposure would probably be a good thing.
That's true. I would hate for Azteca to come and track us down here.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, you guys got beef with the Azzies?
Yeah, they want us very much dead.
We're not very far from their land, right? Like their homeland. I mean, the feathered serpent himself. I mean, it's
You can see
close, man.
why I want to, nip this in bud. Just having a judge wave his hand doesn't. Yeah, we got to protect ourselves.
Hey,
You
look.
always take out that shaman and everything. Just take them out, and they won't be able to get into the puppets and things.
The thing is, though, I don't know who these people are that are talking to you. I don't. I mean, I know some things, but there's no way for them to know that I know these things.
I got the idea. Let's get the phone, and then we'll talk to the phone like we've got Scotty. We want guarantee.
We still have Scotty's pan as well.
I thought you just took the battery out. Why didn't you say this earlier? We could have left his ass in there.
Oh, I was having so
snacking.
much fun. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
So, you ever, sample the product or such, and maybe they've tapped into you at some point, Scotty?
Never use a product. None of it.
Okay.
It's not the bad way to deal with that.
Otherwise, you'll end up burned to death in a bathroom at an art exhibit.
That sounds oddly specific. Now, I mean, I've got vices, sure, but drugs ain't one of them.
Yeah. We've done some shit, my friend.
I mean, most of it is because of Scout, one of our. He's the worst of us, but we won't get into all that. So, I mean, I guess our options here are we.
Oh man, he's that rogue cop. I knew I saw his face somewhere.
That's the
Yeah.
one. That's the one. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, that's him.
He is an awful serial murderer, and it really takes basically all of us working in concert with one another to protect society from all of his evil deeds. Now, anyway, so I guess our options are pay off judge to make the little thing go away, but they've already tapped into your brain and got all them memories, and so it's just possibly a matter of time before that chicken comes home to roost.
Yeah, 100%.
So we could try to go up the chain, find this shame, and give him the old-fashioned 1-2.
Look, I have some contacts. They're all middlemen. You might be able to track down like the head guys through them, I suppose. I mean, I can make a meet. I mean, we can set it up so that you're new product pushers. I mean, I've got a lot of clients. I've been telling them for months that I could use some help.
Are we starting an MLM?
You'll be right below me in the pyramid, and
I want to be a boss babe.
If we get 5 adventurers each to work under us, and they get 5.
God. I have so many friends from high school I could hit up.
One less now.
One less.
That party you were saying we should hold. Now we know what to do with it.
But hey, I mean, I know Shiwasi's behind it. I mean, I've seen, I've seen letterheads. I mean, I've seen some pan addresses. I mean, I know it's them behind it. I don't know what it is they're after because it's oddly specific. Like, they're not operating anywhere outside of Antigua here. I don't know if it's like a particular person or maybe it's just anyone working for the rival company they're trying to hit. I don't know. I can maybe work up a list of like the families who were really hot for me to sell particular drugs to, the ones that I know are spelled.
Yes, let's do that.
All right. I need you guys to get me home.
Yeah.
I'd never take my personal pan on business. I got to go collect that. It's got all my contacts in it. It's got all the deals I've made in the last couple months in it.
Okay, let's go to your house.
So you guys are gonna protect me, right?
If protecting you clears us and protects us from our enemies finding out where we're at, yeah, yeah, we got your back.
All right, all right, all right. Let's go. I mean, I usually, I usually do the Uber. Public transport's like crap.
We're invisible right now. Someone
Yeah.
tried to snipe us on their walk over.
That's a long walk. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna walk there, and we're gonna walk there invisible, unless we want to take the sewers.
Oh, you do. No, oh, no. Oh, no.
Right.
No.
No, I mean exercise.
No.
It's nice. It's a nice day. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So you guys get within a block or two of where Scotty's heading, sending you guys, and you can, you're close enough that you already know there's something up. You hear firing, the sirens of fire trucks. Like you can see smoke coming up. He gets just far enough ahead through a couple of alleyways to look, and he's like, "Oh, damn it, that's my apartment."
Well, so much for your pan.
Right. All right. If you can get me to a terminal, I mean, I've got a data store. I got a data store. I can get the same stuff from. Again, remember the island is not that connected. The police station even doesn't have its own stable network connection.
Okay. Kaylee, this is your bag of tricks.
I haven't acquainted myself with too much. The bank has a security system. Maybe it's tied into it somehow. The art exhibit, perhaps.
The building's burned down
program
too.
running
Amazing number of buildings
maybe their
burned down
network-
here.
But maybe their network access is still intact. It might be worth checking out.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you want to do this?
Head down to the burnt out art exhibit and root around their server room.
Yeah, good enough. I mean, you're invisible, so you pop under like police lines and such. Let me check something here. All right, they did not leave behind police dogs and watcher spirits. Right, so you access the utility compartments. A lot of it is still intact because it's down foundation level. You look for a street side where it should be. You pull up the little metal trap door. So Kaylee, yeah, you can tap in, but you're a little exposed here. Like there's not much of a building left, like where where all the trunk lines come in.
Oh, that's fine. They'll just see a ghoulish figure poking around the remnants of a burned out place. I'm sure that'll be just fine with anybody walking by.
Yeah, good enough. So your invisibility.
I'm still gonna try to get into this thing.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Give me some. This will be hacking. So you're just tapping right into their trunk.
Hacking. Okay, so that would just be 4 and a Trump die.
Oh, and if you have that as a skill, it's mind as well.
Oh, okay. Mind, so another 5.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking for 6s at least. Go ahead. 9s. You did
boy.
it.
And I'm going to convert that 10 to another 9.
And you did it fast, too, more importantly. You hop on.
Yeah.
He reads you off a string of numbers, which is the pan address that you're going to. So you're going through. And with that kind of success, you do find his data store, but you also find that there's a watcher on the line. So there's some software that's waiting to see who collects the data. Now you can if you've got any software that'll allow you to spoof it, or you can do it on the fly.
Rankings. Yeah, I've got rankings and spoof software. Yeah.
There you go. Just roll those dice, and if you succeed, you'll be able to pull it without leaving a trace.
All right, this will just be 5 regular. Pair of
Sixes.
sixes.
That'll work. Sure. You saw that it was there. You deploy your own software. Go in. You take the data. You come back out. So basically, what you have is his customer list, his bank accounting information, all that stuff. You've got it downloaded to your own your PAN at this point.
Outstanding.
All right. Did you get it?
I will go through my pan and I'll just kind of scroll through the contacts and verify with Scotty this is looking about right to him.
Yeah, that's it. Here, I can do this quick. Can I see your PAN?
Any funny business and I'll eat your arms.
You can watch. It's not a big deal. Okay, yeah. So he starts scrolling through it. He's scrolling through it. He's like, okay, so this family, this family, this family. Okay, look, there's 4 families in the last 2 months that I was told to really push sales on the magic mushrooms. Here, and he gives it to you. So he's got the family names picked out and everything. It's like, I don't know anything about them. I know they're wealthy. They're apparently regulars here. They rent out bungalows 2-3 times a year. They're here for a month at a time. I don't know what they do or who they work for, but these are the families I was told to hard sell the mushrooms to.
Outstanding. Thank you very much for your help.
All right, are we square? I mean, I gotta figure out who wants to off me and square that or get off this island.
I'll leave that to the would-be convicted. Ivan, Marina, what do you think we should do with Scotty?
I don't see any reason to hold him up. Let him go peacefully.
I mean, are you gonna be safe at this point, or?
I mean, I'd rather you guys watch my back, but I mean, if you're going to let me go, I mean, I can maybe manage. I still got some contacts.
Why don't you just come with us? I mean, if we're trying to get the hell off this island too, I mean, we can just relocate and part ways from there.
I mean, but we're not getting off. We've got to track this down and stop whoever did it so they can't give out our information. Well, you can come with us, but the path is going to be dangerous.
We can buy off the judge to at least get the charges off of the 2 of you. That would buy us more time to work the 4 wealthy families and then find out who they work for and then inform their bosses of Shawasi Corporation's plan, or at least threaten to do so they'll get off our backs as well.
I don't know about Gantu, but the legal ramifications here, I don't give a shit about. It's small potatoes. It's these people knowing exactly what we've done and how badly Azteca wants to kill us.
And that is why we have to get information that could put Shawasi on our side instead of against us.
I mean, Kaylee does make a point, though. Like, if we don't do something like buying off your charges, like, that means we're going to be constantly having to look over our shoulders, not just for, Shawasi folk, but also, over the other shoulder for, like, people trying to take you in and everything. So
Yeah.
we can get one of those out of the way.
And the detective told you that he would have to come in 10 hours now and formally charge you. He can't hold that off.
I don't think we can get to 4 families in 10 hours. I mean, we are exceptional.
A run like this, it would take weeks to do.
Yeah. So,
all right. Well, let's take care of our charges then.
Yeah, I mean, we got enough money from the art exhibit.
I will also point out that you've got a trunk line here. If Kaylee wanted to actually do some hacking, that might be the easiest way for you to figure things out. I'm just, just something to think about. But yeah. So what is the plan?
I'll leave a program running in the server room so that once we pay off the judges, we can just traipse on back here and use that to connect into the network.
Yeah. All right. So what's the plan? Scotty's going to stay with you guys for now. I mean, he thinks you're bringing down a lot of bad things, but it's probably just as bad if he were to go out alone at this point.
The eye of the tornado.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, do we just go turn ourselves in?
Well, we need to bribe the judge, right? So if we can get that done ahead of time, maybe you don't need to actually have to turn yourself and figure out who the judge would be. That's something you can usually figure out. You know, they got regular assignments for which judge gets to face which cases. So
Let's do
figure
that.
that out and go that
All
route.
right. I'll just get back into the network then. I'll.
So what do you want to look up?
Just look up judges who handle things like murder cases,
Yeah.
bank robberies, arson, that sort of thing.
So there isn't one on the island. They have a circuit court where a judge will go from one area to whatever area on a set schedule. So usually what happens is someone's just going to set in jail or be out on bail until the judge can hit the area, right? So there is one due to be in Antigua next week. And likely, if they were going to fast track Ivan and Marina, that's the judge that would be doing it.
I'll get his contact information then.
Yeah. Yeah. In general, you get it. He's got a private, private address, but you get all the contact methods that are open to the public easily enough.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll spend some time trying to get in touch with this fella and say, hey, I have a lot of looted charity and some hitman money that I could use to clear
All right.
these charges.
So to be more specific, the public-facing information for the judge, because judges are targets too, so they don't give out personal information to easily, is his secretary, right? Is his secretary. So what message do you leave? So it's kind of like an automated thing. You don't get a hold of a person in particular, but it gives you this big spiel about like if you are a law enforcement agency, tell us what district you're in, what circuit you're in. Leave the information for the trial or information you're looking for. If you are a sponsor looking for event placement for the judge, because apparently he makes public meetings as well. He does charity events. He speaks in colleges, that sort of thing. So they just going over the whole itinerary of what you can leave a message for.
Charities are tax deductible, so I'll contact him about that.
Okay. Oh yeah. So there again is like, so what charity are you contacting us from? In what capacity would you like the judge to act in? Et cetera, et cetera. So just what's the last message you leave?
Maybe Marina's more local. Maybe Marina would have an idea of a.
Marina's
nice
also
charity.
a local star as well.
That is. Oh yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Maybe Marina should leave the message then.
Yeah, so let's be like, hello, this is Marina No Diamonds. Me and a close friend of mine have recently come under law enforcement scrutiny for unfortunate events that have happened and are questionable in nature. I would like to work out a deal with you at your earliest convenience because I need this to go away.
All right. Make me a roll. It's going to be
Etiquette, manipulation
or etiquette would work fine, but it's also going to be a mental stat as well, either command or
Okay.
empathy.
I'm gonna do etiquette because I have an expert die and 3 die, and then you said empathy.
Yeah, if you want to use.
So yeah, so that's 4. That's 7 plus an expert.
Okay, so I'm going to set a difficulty number. I want your height to be at least a 6. Your width doesn't really matter here.
Oh, okay. So the number that's rolled.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna put my expert on a 6. Let's hope for a bare minimum. All right. Bop.
Oh, look at that.
Look
3
at
sixes.
that. 3 6s.
Okay.
6 6 6.
Yep. So you get a message back. It's a virtual assistant message, and basically saying that the judge saw your name on the docket and is very interested to review your case. he would be very excited if you were to he would like to extend a business dinner at such and such restaurant to talk over your case.
Can we do it in less than 10 hours?
Yes. You can do it tonight. Yeah.
Well, Scotty, we're going to dinner.
So what that roll was for to see if the judge one knew you and was a fan of your work. Apparently both were true.
Hell yeah.
I'll compile all of my illegally gotten wealth into a single cred stick, and there we go.
All right.
I'm gonna hand pick out outfits for all of us to wear to dinner. And they're all gonna be very well form-fitting and, comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I need to have sequins. It's kind of the thing.
Do you have the sequins that change colors depending on the direction you move your hand?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh man, that's great.
Sometimes he's a blue gantu, sometimes he's a brown gantu. Just depends.
It's like a mood thing.
If you get really lucky, he becomes a red gantu. With all the blood.
Anything you want to do with the information that you got from Scotty, the families, his other list of folks that he sells to? Anything else you want to do with any of that?
I guess we could find his family and murder all of them.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, we got to start doing background on these 4 wealthy families because we got to start doing the legwork on figure out who they are, where are they, where they stay, all that kind of stuff. That sounds like a lot of work though. But yeah, we got to do that kind of stuff. Like pick one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys want to do with the rest of your day then?
I think so. I mean, for Gantu at least.
Okay.
Sure.
So let's you guys want to just divide out the information and each of you work on it a different way?
Yeah, I mean, Gantu is just Gantu can't do crap with computers.
Right.
So he's a little bit higher than Scout to the point where he knows not to click on certain links and stuff. But other than that, he's mainly just a guy who goes and talks to people. So
okay. So what angle are you want to run down to try and find out more about these families? So you know a few things. They're wealthy. They're here at least a couple of times a year, stay in the same bungalows. They have kids, teen and early 20 kids.
Who are way into drugs.
I
mean,
and
that's
we
one
have
way to
some
go.
Party drugs to sample for them.
That's a really good idea. It's a good idea. I think. I mean, like the way I was gonna go is like the normal classic Gantu and just see if I can get the Stefan speedy cleaners into the as a way of cleaning those bungalows out. They have teens, which means it's going to be a wretched, horrible place that probably needs to be bombed before the next group comes in. So I think I would probably try to professionally go about and just to learn as much as I can about who they are, where are they from, any kind of cleaning companies or other kinds of professionals, like business stuff.
Okay.
Could I help him with my fame and my contact?
That's going to be rough because, I mean, he's a cleaning agency. How is your fame and contacts going to come into
Fair.
that? Yeah.
I just met with local
Marina
people.
You're gonna be on the side of the band.
I'm gonna be like,
I know.
A horrible,
we need to get some of
mess
those
to clean up.
I want to be posing on a half-open bag of trash.
you
wear trash as my outfit, like a black hefty bag, with
a body
the
bag.
Sides slit through
it's
it.
a body bag.
Yeah.
Gantu, did you happen to take any kind of skill as a professional cleaner or anything like that? Or any kind of skills for business?
Crime.
Crime.
Oh, you know what? Perfect. In this place, absolutely.
Okay.
I do have one die in upper odd skill called crime.
Why don't you roll me mind plus crime as you figure out if you
boy.
can get a contract for squeaky clean or whatever you're calling your company these days.
Boy. And I did buy a contact for Steve's Squeaky Cleaners.
Okay.
So I have 2 die in that.
You can use that too. Yeah.
Okay. So mine plus do you want me to add crime or do you want me to just add the cleaner contact?
You one or the other. One or the other would
Okay.
work.
I'll do the actual contact. That's
Okay.
better than my crime.
He would know more about cleaning.
The crime would tell you who you would have to bribe to get the contract to go through. The other one would tell you more about the actual business of cleaning here and what's needing to be done that way. So yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I'll do my I'll do my Steve squeaky clean. Stefan speedy cleaners. Oh, what a unbelievable
Pair of sixes.
It's not a good roll. Mine is my
The
dubstep.
6 is what I was looking for, though. So
Okay.
yeah, you're shut down pretty quick as you start looking into it, because all these families have the same contract with the same cleaning company.
Do I get a name of that cleaning company?
You do, and it's very nondescript. It's just called Ace Cleaning.
Okay. Well, we got a target.
Yep.
Ace Cleaners or Ace Cleaning Company?
Ace Cleaning.
Ace Cleaning. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Jake, what's Kaylee doing to run down any of these families?
Just since they have kids, and I assume they buy drugs in the area, I'll look up their kids, because after all, that's how Scotty got in touch with these people.
Okay, so you
I'll
just
figure
basically
out
look
their
at
names, addresses.
their personal profiles, like Facebook and that sort of thing still exist. So yeah, why don't you give me a mind plus whatever hacking skill you have, or if you took hacking as a profession, just so you know how to filter better.
Okay. Oh dang. So that's gonna be 10 dice with one expert.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
and I will make that 8 into a 9.
So 4 9s. All right. So you're going through, and they're your usual, like, very entitled, very rich families. The kids are just monsters. But you're going through the photo streams, looking at this and that, and they have like some of their pictures. They show up in each other's pictures, so like the families know each other really well. So that's the first thing you pick out. The second thing you pick out is like there's lots of pictures of like a company cookout or some kind of company picnic, and you start seeing like paraphernalia with the company symbol on it, like a backpack here. One of the kids is wearing a ball cap there. They've got the little cush cozy for their drink here, and it's hard to make out. But you start going through each one until you're piecing together, because they never fully show what the logo is, but you take a little bit from this one, a little bit from that one, and so you guys are watching as Kaylee's kind of like assembling this on her pan, and you finally get a logo. It's Ares. Ares is the preeminent weapons manufacturer in the world.
Yeah, don't they make like one of the most predominant pistols on the market today?
Yeah. What the hell are we
Ares
gotten
macro
into?
technology, and like all the pictures like look like they were scrubbed before they were put up on social media, so that you never saw the logo, but you've got enough of these pictures that you can piece it together.
So we are stuck in a pissing contest between Ares and Shadowas. This is fucked.
Yeah. So with that, go ahead. No, go ahead, Gontu. You got something?
No, that's pretty much it. Just,
Yeah.
Right.
So how many more major corporations can you have pissed off at you? That's the thing, right? That's the thing.
So
We
long as we
just-
can get them all pissed off at us equally, maybe it'll have like a nice, like one of those keystones in an
So we
arch.
do.
They'll just shoot each
make-
other while
we make each of them think that we're working for the other that's trying to do corporate sabotage or whatever. We frame all the others, and then they all, devour each other. Right?
Or we just find one and have them hire us and they protect us from the others.
Yeah, that could work too, actually.
I mean, we'll have the closest connection with Ares in that sense.
I
So
wouldn't mind working for Ares.
just to lay it down so you guys can think on it some before we play the next time. Yes, the families seem to all work for Ares, but Ares is a huge multinational company. It would be odd that the families knew each other this well, that their kids would show up in each other's photos unless they were working for a specific project together
Yeah.
or they all came from the same area. So like, give that some thought. They seem to all contract with the same company. And just with your digging, it's not just for like the groundskeeper. They use the same groundskeeping company. They use the same cleaning company. Everything's the same.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Keep it tight,
Fuck. Yeah.
We may have to get some of those honesty drugs from Old Man Johnson in the swamp.
Maybe we can move to the swamp.
Honestly,
We'll live the rest of our days out there eating gumbo and smoking and shit and stuff. I'm cool with that.
that may be our only option.
Yeah. No bowling, but hey, we gotta get rid of something.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just throwing it out, the thing that seems to not fit so well is the people that have been paying crap money for you to assassinate Scotty and for you to have assassinated. That really is crap money for people that have this much money.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Gotta be like the teens or something that are doing
That's what
it.
my thought was. It's some
Yeah.
kid tied
Yeah.
into this. Yeah. It's just allowance.
Mommy and Daddy didn't love me enough, so I'm going to hire a team of Shadowrunners to wipe them all out.
Yeah.
Gee, oh my god. I hope this is 2,000 enough. I think 2,000's enough, right? That'd be enough to kill somebody.
Yeah. All right, so we'll leave it there until next time. Chuck, what do you got going on this weekend? Going into Turkey Day next week.
Yeah, Defenders, despite Thanksgiving, everything's on schedule as regular, I think. Wednesday, we're going to be rocking out some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And Friday, we're actually going to be kicking off our own Shadowrun game using the Year Zero engine, specifically Forbidden Lands is the base. So, and then I think Saturday, Bert, we're scheduled for Goodman Games on Saturday, where you're going to be kicking off some Lankmar for us over on twitch.tv/Goodman Games Official, Saturday, 9 p.m. Central.
All right,
That's what we got for DOK.
What do you got going on, Dion?
Well, you can find me on my Twitch channel, Substances Used. We finished the Arc the Lad series, and we're on Paper Mario. We're gonna go through that, the sequel, Thousand Year Door, and then I'm gonna take us back to the Super Nintendo and play Super Mario RPG and show them how it should have been done.
Ooh. Those are some words used there. Shots fired.
40 jumps in a row.
Jeff, what do you got going on?
Monday over on twitch.tv/lollygaggers. We're playing Ultraviolet Grasslands. This should be Chuck and Bert should be in that game. Hopefully they know that. And then, our schedule.
I feel called out, Jeff. I feel called out.
No.
I just haven't sent the reminder out yet. It's fine.
It doesn't matter for me. If it's Mondays, I'm on Lollygaggers. Nice and easy.
Chuck, I have every Monday. Bert, I only get every other Monday. So let's see. And then Friday, we're going to do a one-shot. I have an idea of what I want to do, which is actually, I think it's going to be one of the adventures actually written by the same guy who does Ultraviolet Grasslands. Saturday, I don't know if we have anything. We've got a player out of town, so our One Ring game is postponed to the week after. So we'll see if there's anything going on Saturday yet. But ours is a little holiday screw up this week. But Monday and Friday at least.
Yeah, that's something. Jake, got anything going on?
I'm just going to be hanging out doing not all the good stuff, but some of the good stuff with the Defenders of Cobalt, especially our Wednesday Pathfinder game and our Friday Shadowrun game. So,
Fun. So much Shadowrun, Chuck. I guess you liked it enough to want to run it, but not in its native system.
Not in the native system. Never. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We almost were gonna do it in the native system, then decided, nah.
And I've read more of the rules, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. Sure enough. And if you found us, you know where we are, twitch.tv/Steam Steal or Murder. We got our full schedule going into the holidays. We're still I believe doing first edition Tuesday night, some first edition Dungeons and Dragons. Friday, BX Dungeons and Dragons. Next Sunday is going to be Gamma World this time, second edition, maybe with a new player in there. And over the holidays coming up, I really want to get a For Coin and Blood game going on. Just being irregular whenever folks can meet. Maybe get a few games in over the holidays. Will be a lot of fun. Anyways, thanks for watching tonight, guys. Thanks for playing. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.